Hi, I'm Scott. Thanks for joining in. I just thought I would give you a bit of an update as to where we're at with my Swanson 28 and the engine. So, a bit of a brief overview. We bought the boat, and first thing I did was give it a good service. And when I serviced it, the engine oil came out grey and foamy. Straight away, I knew there was probably most definitely a problem. Changed it another three times, just hoping blindly for a better result. But of course, I didn't get it. There was water in the engine. Had a mechanic check it out, and he told me that after he the rocker cover off, there was a fair bit of corrosion in the top end anyway. And with that in mind, just decided to discount that engine altogether, which is a bit of a shame. I approached Book Australia, and because there's a Book 20 horsepower in there right now. And the easiest thing to do was to swap it over just a straight in or straight out, straight in or thereabouts anyway. A little bit of modification as opposed to a lot of modification. Approached Book Australia. They had a reconditioned engine for me, and I've bought that now, and that's sitting in the mechanics factory. That's in the Keys Marina in Church Point down in Sydney, and they're probably going to install that engine this week with a little bit of luck. So the story, as it is when I bought the boat, I had a subject to a survey, rigging report, and also a mechanical report as well. So the first person I got was the surveyor, and he gave me a survey, of course, and I asked him when I had him what he thought of the engine, and he said, "Oh, it's pretty good." I said, "Oh, well, that's good to know." I said, "I'm getting a mechanical report anyway from a mechanic. I've allowed for that in my budget and also on the contract as well." So he said, "Look, mate, all he's going to tell you is what I'm telling you now. It starts quickly, which means there's good compression, and there's no smoke, which means it's not burning oil." I said, "Oh, look, I've allowed for it." He said, "It's up to you, but that's all they're going to tell you." And I thought, well, that's great. That's really good news. The engine is as good as I thought it was. It was reconditioned in 2004, so it's still 20 years old. But there's some engines out there that are 40 years old, and this had to be reconditioned and generally appears in really good condition. But you live and you learn, or you live and you never learn, which is my case because I took him on his word. And here we go. It's going to cost me about $11,000 to have this reconditioned engine supplied and installed. But at least I know I'm going to have an engine that I can rely on now. And if I need to motor all the way from Pittwater to the Gold Coast, then that's what I'll be able to do quite safely anyway. So with that in mind, we will be setting sail hopefully later on in the week or next week, probably next week. And so I won't be posting any videos because I'll have no internet. I'll be 20 miles or thereabouts offshore, heading north, and so probably my next video will be hopefully of some footage of us sailing up. Certainly a bit of motoring, but hopefully some sailing up as well. Got to beat the currents, and there's a fair bit of northerlies at the moment as well. So we're not definitely not going to get southerlies every day, or even on the beam from the east or from the west. But we'll just do our best anyway. But maybe some video come through. Let's just say the beginning of May. All right, thanks for that. Cheers, bye.